The humble intern. Ryzen 3, the reliable starter. First up in our squad, we have the Ryzen 3, which is basically the humble intern of the CPU world. It's eager, it's reliable, and it's perfectly happy doing the basic tasks that keep your life running without asking for a six-figure salary. Think of the Ryzen 3 as that one friend who always shows up on time to help you move house, but probably shouldn't be trusted to lead a multi-million-dollar project. It's specifically designed for the daily side quests of life, like writing an essay at 3 a.m. that you definitely should have finished a week ago, or doom scrolling through Pinterest while having a few Chrome tabs open before the fans start sounding like they're trying to breathe underwater. With 4 cores and 8 threads, it's officially the king of the budget-friendly vibe. But please, for the love of your own sanity, don't try to treat it like a professional workstation. If you try to run a heavy game on ultra settings or edit a 4K vlog with 100 transitions, your laptop is going to start sounding like it's preparing for a transatlantic flight, and the lag will be so intense you'll think your internet has traveled back to the era of dial-up. It is the essential starter pack for students who just need to survive their classes and pass their exams without their bank account hitting absolute zero. It's the reliable backup that gets the job done for the basics like Word, Excel, and streaming your favorite shows in HD. It's for the I just need it to work so I can check my emails crowd who aren't trying to break any world records in rendering speeds or climb the global leaderboards. It's affordable, it's decent, and it's a massive step up from those ancient dual-core relics, but it definitely knows its place in the hierarchy. If you live your life in Google Docs and Netflix, this is your perfect match. It's the hard-working foundation of the Ryzen journey that keeps you connected without the broke aesthetic. Just don't expect it to carry your professional career on its back. Ryzen 5, the versatile bestie. Now we're moving up to the Ryzen 5, which is the undisputed sweet spot and the absolute it girl of the entire CPU world. If Ryzen 3 is the intern, then Ryzen 5 is the reliable bestie who somehow has their life completely together. They can cook, they can fix your car, and they still have time to go to the gym. This is the Honda Civic of the tech world. It will get you everywhere you need to go with style, efficiency, and zero complaints. With 6 cores and 12 threads, this is what 90% of people actually need because it handles gaming, photo editing, and multitasking like a total professional without breaking a sweat. It's for the gamers who want to carry their team in Valorant without their screen stuttering like a broken record, and for the aspiring developers who don't want to go age 10 years while waiting for their code to compile in the background. It is the perfect balance of I'm being productive and I'm absolutely dominating the server, which is why it's the most popular choice for literally everyone, from college students to remote workers. It's powerful enough to have Spot-to-Fi, Discord, a dozen Chrome tabs, and a high-end game open all at once without the system feeling like it's walking through knee-deep mud. When people ask for a solid recommendation that won't fail them, this is the safe bet that always delivers. It's the middle child of the family that actually gets all the attention because it's efficient, affordable, and incredibly punchy. Whether you're getting the low-power version for a sleek UL TrueBook or the high-performance version for a mid-range gaming rig, the Ryzen 5 is the backbone of the modern digital experience. It's the teammate you pick when you don't know what the challenge is because you know they can handle almost anything with grace. It's the jack of all trades that actually masters most of them, giving you that premium performance feel without requiring you to sell a vital organ to afford it. Ryzen 7. Next up, we're entering the high-security VIP lounge with the Ryzen 7, which is where things start getting into serious pro-flex territory. This is your high-key influencer or senior manager level of processing power. It's meant for the people who don't just use their computers, they demand excellence from them. We're talking about content creators, serious streamers, and people who need to run a game at maximum settings while simultaneously having 500 Chrome tabs open for research and Discord running on a second monitor. With 8 cores and 16 threads, Ryzen 7 is a multitasking beast that handles heavy workloads like it's just a casual afternoon stroll. If you're building a gaming PC and you want to be at the top of your game, the Ryzen 7 7800X3D is the literal final boss of gaming CPS. It uses that fancy 3D V-cache technology to stack memory like a stack of premium pancakes right on the chip, making your frame rates go absolutely unhinged. It is a legitimate cheat code for gaming performance and has become the gold standard for anyone who wants to go pro or start a serious streaming career. This tier is for the people who have zero patience for progress bars and want every click to result in an instant action. It's smooth, it's incredibly fast, and it has enough overhead to handle games and software that haven't even been thought of yet. On the laptop side, the Ryzen 7 series represents the peak of thin and light power, allowing you to edit 4K footage in a busy coffee shop without carrying around a laptop that looks like a chunky suitcase. It's the choice of the sophisticated power user who knows that 8 cores is the magic number for modern software optimization. This isn't just a piece of silicon. It's a statement that you take your digital life seriously and you're not here to tolerate a single second of lag or stuttering. It's for those who want to hit every deadline with 100% precision while looking absolutely cool doing it. Ryzen 9. We finally reached the top of the mountain with the Ryzen 9, which is basically CEO energy in a silicon chip. We're talking 12 to 16 cores of pure, unadulterated power designed for the enthusiasts and the tech-maxing crowd who basically live inside their machines. At this level, the word multitasking doesn't even do it justice. It's more like omnipresence. You can be rendering a complex 3D animation, exporting a massive 8K video project, and playing a resource-heavy game all at the same time. And the Ryzen 9 won't even raise its voice or break a sweat. It is the ultimate choice for professional editors, 3D artists, and developers who need to crush deadlines under their boots without mercy. One of the best things about it is how it beats the competition in efficiency. It stays cooler and uses way less electricity than the top-tier chips from other brands that often run hot enough to cook a 5-course meal on your desk. This is for the no-compromise crowd. If your daily grind involves heavy scientific simulations, compiling massive software suites, or ultra-high-end content creation, this is the heavy-duty engine you need. It's definitely overkill for the average person, but for the power users who need it, it's an absolute game changer that turns hours of frustrating waiting into minutes of pure, glorious productivity. In the laptop world, having a Ryzen 9 is basically like carrying a literal supercomputer in your backpack. It's the peak of engineering designed for those who want the absolute best and aren't afraid of the price tag that comes with such dominance. When you pull this kind of power out of your bag, the work is already half done because no workload is heavy enough to even slow you down. It's the ultimate expression of digital authority, ensuring that you are always the fastest, most efficient person in any digital room you enter. Ryzen AI, the intelligent sidekick. Now let's talk about the newest, coolest kid on the block, Ryzen AI, the cybernetic sidekick of the CPU world. You've probably noticed that shiny new AI sticker on premium laptops lately, and it's special because it has a dedicated NPU, or neural processing unit, baked right into the chip. Think of the CPU as the brain, the GPU as the muscles, and the NPU as your highly specialized AI assistant that takes over all the boring, repetitive tasks, so your main processor can stay cool and save its energy for the heavy lifting. It speeds up things like Windows Studio effects, allowing you to blur your background perfectly or keep eye contact during a Zoom call like a pro, all without making your laptop feel like it's about to melt. It makes features like generative fill in Photoshop feel like actual magic, rather than a computer calculation. While it's currently a huge hit with developers, remote workers, and AI enthusiasts who want that future is now vibe, it's high-key becoming the new standard for how we're all going to work and play in the next few years. It's all about working smarter, not harder, using the right specialized tool for the right task so your battery lasts longer and your fans stay quiet. Even if you don't use AI tools every single minute of the day, having this intelligent sidekick ensures your system is completely future-proofed for the massive wave of AI apps coming to our devices. It's that subtle, sophisticated upgrade that makes the whole user experience feel more polished, more responsive, and way more modern. It's like having a digital genius built into the very hardware you touch, making every interaction feel a little more intuitive while keeping your energy consumption on a tight leash. It's the silent hero that makes sure your tech feels as smart as you are. Threadripper, the workstation god. Finally, at the very end of the Hall of Fame, we have the Threadripper, which isn't even a normal CPU anymore. It's an omnipotent being or a workstation god. You probably don't own one, and to be honest, unless you're a literal wizard of data, you probably shouldn't. If you do own one, you're likely working for a major movie studio like Pixar, or a secret agency building complex simulations of the universe. This chip is physically massive. It looks like a small brick of pure silicon, and it packs anywhere from 24 to a staggering 96 cores, which is just straight up unhinged behavior from the engineers at AMD. It is meant for Hollywood studios managing millions of complex calculations for the next big superhero movie or giant engineering firms running fluid dynamics for a 100-story skyscraper in real time. One of these chips alone can cost more than $5,000, which is literally more than most people's entire gaming setup, including their ergonomic chair and their fancy curved monitor. Using a Threadripper to check your email or scroll through TikTok is like using a multi-billion-dollar space shuttle to go to the grocery store down the street. It's the absolute definition of overkill, but it remains the ultimate flex in the silicon world. It requires specialized motherboards, massive cooling systems, and a very specific kind of bank account to maintain. This is for the workstation warriors, the data scientists, and the people who are literally building the digital architecture of the world we live in. It's the final word in raw power, a monument to human engineering that exists purely to crush the most impossible, soul-crushing tasks with absolute ease. If you have a Threadripper, you aren't just a user, you're a god-tier administrator of the digital realm, holding the power to create or simulate entire worlds with a single click.